Every time I kissed my wife, I'd turn around and wipe my mouth in disgust. I couldn't stand her. I even had to take allergy pills just to calm my body down. But I never dared bring up divorce, because the house and the car were all in her name. So every time I had to deal with her, I'd run straight to my assistant's place for comfort. Seeing how miserable I looked, she suddenly took out a small bag of white powder. She said it was colorless, tasteless, and 10 hours after taking it, the heart would quietly shut down. Even a coroner wouldn't detect the toxin, wanting to take over my wife's assets. I went to the store and bought a bottle of red wine, then injected the poison into it. After finishing everything, I tossed the syringe straight into the trash can. I thought the plan would go perfectly. But when I got home that night, my wife, who should have been there, had mysteriously vanished. A pool of bright red blood was on the floor, and instantly I sensed something was wrong. She must have been in trouble. I shouted her name across the house, searched every corner, but couldn't find a trace of her. Even her phone said it was unreachable. Just when I was confused and panicking, I suddenly noticed a card sitting on the table. It demanded $200 million in cash for her ransom and warned that if I called the police, they'd kill her. Realizing she'd been kidnapped, I immediately chose to report it. The police came, investigated, and eventually left. But once they were gone, I finally let myself celebrate, because I'd planned to kill her that night anyway, and now those kidnappers had done the job. For me, I lay back on the couch drinking wine, thinking as long as I didn't pay the ransom, she'd be killed, and the inheritance would be mine. But the next morning, I received an anonymous email. At the same time, the officers returned to my house. What shocked me was inside the envelope, a bloody fingernail. Remembering she'd just done her nails recently, I instantly realized she'd been murdered, and deep inside, I was thrilled. But to avoid suspicion, I put on a pitiful act in front of reporters, saying it'd do anything to save my wife. Unexpectedly, my neighbor suddenly stepped out and exposed my affair. Just like that, a simple kidnapping case instantly became a premeditated murder. It scared the life out of me. I suddenly noticed the bottle of poisoned red wine from last night. I rushed to dump it down the bathroom drain, then slipped out through the back door, but I didn't realize there was still a bit of residue left inside that wine bottle.